Welcome to another edition of Cyprus and Crimes. So, for you who have been following Cyprus and Crime, you know that it's a program where we talk about crimes, major crimes that happen in Cyprus and were reported by major Cyprus news outlets. Welcome to this other edition. Let's go. Okay, so now we're gonna check out I'm gonna put it on the screen, of course, on the main headlines. The first headline says, stabbing in central Limassol apartment block as student left bleeding. Second headline says, two arrested after brothers stabbing outside Nicosia over financial differences. And the third says, young man and his grandmother detained over theft from top police officer's home. So these are the main topics we're going to be handling on today's Cyprus and Crime. Let's go with the first one. So we're going to start with the first crime. This was reported by Phil News and it happened in Limassol. I'm going to put it on the screen, so let's read it out together. So the article says a 26-year-old student is in serious condition after being stabbed by yet an unknown assailant who approached him at his apartment building parking place in the center of the coastal city and left him for dead. The man was stabbed twice in the abdomen and back, while doctors at the Limassol General describing him, I think that's General Hospital maybe, describing his condition as non-life threatening. Thank God for that. After coming through surgery, right? Okay, I got that right. So according to police reports, the incident happened at around 9 last night outside a central apartment block as the third country national, okay, so it's a third country national thing, was attacked with a sharp instrument, possibly a knife, while conversing with a number of individuals from the same country. So the assailant fled the scene and left the victim for dead on the parking place ground. A civilian heard him calling out for help and came to his aid. Okay, so really, I didn't know this was something that concerns a third country national, because you guys already know, like, when it comes to third country nationals, I'm very sensitive because it's part of my community. But I don't know if there's gonna be a follow-up of this story, and I'll try to bring it up. But yeah, this is somebody who was stabbed in, probably they say parking place, it's like the parking lot. So it's happening in Cyprus, so people being stabbed with knife. I think today's program we have two of such stories, so it's really, really sad to see that this kind of crimes are happening in our beautiful Cyprus. So now we're going to check on the second story, and this was also still reported by Phil News. So the title reads, two arrested after brothers stabbing outside Nicosia over financial differences. So let's read what the article is all about. Authorities are holding two people in connection with the stabbing of two brothers outside the Kotsiatis home last night on the outskirts of Nicosia. That includes a 26-year-old and one of the victims, a 49-year-old, the owner of the property where the attack took place. The man was stabbed in the hand during an altercation with a 52-year-old tenant of the house whose brother is being treated in serious condition at the Nicosia General Hospital. Owner and tenant appear to have been sorting out long-standing financial differences which got out of control yesterday during the owner's visit. So probably this is talking about a tenant and the landlord. Probably the landlord went to collect some money, or there have been money issues between them two, and then it got heated up, and then somebody was stabbed. I mean, like, we should learn how to handle situations, because I know a lot of people have been witness. I witnessed once a situation like this where people just get heated up so fast and they want to use violence to solve their differences. I mean, we are modern people. We should use our brain because violence will only cause more problems. So this is what happened in Nicosia this month, and so it's very sad to see like people just play with human lives. Okay, so we're gonna check on the last story, which for me it's really, really like a Hollywood film kind of story. Let's check it out. All right, so now we're gonna check on the third and the last story for today's Cyprus and Crime. Like I told you, this one is like a Hollywood movie story type of thing. I mean, even Nollywood can even act this one. So the title reads, "A young man and his grandmother detained over theft from top police officer's home." You see, I told you, theft from top police officer's home. How can you go steal at a police officer's place? And just like what the article is saying that the grandson is 19 years old, just 19 years. So let's read what the article is saying. It says a 19-year-old man and his 54-year-old grandmother on Friday were detained in custody in connection with a recent break-in and theft from the home of the Limassol's head of police drug squad. What? Drug squad, head of police, drug squad. Man, this is crazy. You don't steal at the head of police drug squad house and think you will not be arrested. So the article for that said they are facing charges of home break-in and theft, unlawful possession of property, and conspiracy to commit a felony. The two suspects appear to have made the mistake of breaking into the residence of the head of YKAN, I think that's abbreviation for the drug squad department, last Tuesday. They allegedly stole various goods, gold jewelry worth a total of 8,700 euros. Okay. This is it's getting interesting. So police investigation at a licensed precious metal shop in Limassol revealed that the 54-year-old suspect went there on the same day that the burglary was committed and sold a gold earring for the sum of 55 euros. So she already went to sell some of those for 55 euros. Okay, grandma, you're not wasting time, man. You just steal and you just go sell. So the suspect had handed the earring to the employee of the jewelry shop, also giving her identity card number. Oops, you don't do that, grandma. Your grandson should have been wise enough to tell you that. Don't give your ID number. Well, I'm not a criminal, but at least I know I will not give my real ID card number if I know I've stolen something. So, tests carried out secured her identity and was subsequently arrested. Yeah, subsequently arrested. It's obvious. If you give your real ID card number, they're probably going to find you. And I think it's a good thing that these guys at the jewelry shop ask your ID to be sure they know who you are. And yeah, it's cool. But that is what happened in Cyprus. And damn, man, like we can go on and on and on. But just because I choose to have just three major crimes, but I think a lot more happened. Yeah. So anyway, that's all for today's program. I'm happy to have shared this with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you at the next one. It's been South King, and see you soon. Bye bye.